Allie eats an apple in order to give her body energy.
As food is being broken down, glucose enters the bloodstream.
The pancreas senses glucose entering the bloodstream and releases insulin.
As insulin is released into the bloodstream, the beta cells release hormones as well.
Insulin and glucose make their way towards the cell.
Insulin moves towards the insulin receptor in order to create a pathway for glucose.
The GLUT4 comes from within the cell to meet the insulin at the cell membrane to create a pathway for glucose. The glucose transport proteins then transport glucose through the cell membrane.
Now that glucose has entered the cell, energy can be created. The pancreas recognizes the glucose and prepares to release insulin. Uh-oh, where's the insulin? Well, since this is a type 1 diabetic, there is no insulin.
Glucose cannot enter the cell because the insulin receptors were not unlocked. If glucose cannot enter the cell, energy cannot be created.
In summary, the pancreas has a malfunction which causes there to be low to no insulin levels. But some doctors, in order to combat this issue, might prescribe the person insulin injections to get those levels up.
The pancreas has recognized glucose has entered the bloodstream.
Insulin is then released into the bloodstream with glucose.
As insulin meets the insulin receptors, a malfunction occurs and pathways cannot be created. This causes a buildup of glucose in the bloodstream and no energy production in the cell. In contrast to type 1 diabetics, type 2 diabetics do produce insulin. However, a malfunction occurs with the insulin and the insulin receptors, causing a glucose buildup in the blood and minimal energy within the cell. Doctors tell us to combat type 2 diabetes by exercising and a healthy diet change.
Thank you for coming and listening to our demonstration of diabetes.